Hi everybody, how y'all doing? I hope you're doing well. So, I don't know if you've ever experienced this. Um, hmm, where did my there it is. Okay. Looking for my support from my back. Um, I don't know if you've ever experienced this before, but I recently discovered a channel that, so far as I'm concerned, it exemplifies what real love looks like. And many of us have not experienced this, so we really wouldn't know what that feels like or what it looks like or any of that. Okay. Let's see. Okay. Uh, they're a couple. They love each other. Let me let you absorb that because that's such a rare thing in today's world. We consider a lot of people, not me, but a lot of people, society in general considers relationships kind of like a loaf of bread. They always have an expiration date because people don't commit. They can't commit to shit. They could commit to bumping, grinding genitals, but they can't commit to nothing else. And they can only commit to that for a small window of time, and then they lose interest and go to the next person on the list. There are a few cities that are having the STDs are spreading like crazy. Well, right, because that's all people care about. Real love, no can do, no can do. But banging strangers or my partner until I'm bored, yes, people can sign up for that. Anyway, this couple they love the hell out of each other. They have two children. Her name is Jenny. His name is Kyle. Um, the daughter's name is Winnie, and I forget the son's name. I forgot. But they're a beautiful family. She's super tight with her cousin. Her mom and aunt are twins, and they had kids around the same time, so her and her cousin are super close. And she's got supportive and loving family. A couple of people wrote and said underneath their video, they said, "I this is like odd, but I never met you, but I love you," and I feel the same way. Um, Jenny has cancer. It is metastasized. She has cancer in her lungs. It has spread to her brain. They recently did a scan on the fluid in her spine to see if cancer is in the fluid. And she had a procedure called I think it's called thoracentesis, where they basically take fluid out of the excess fluid out of the lungs, and it's extremely painful. In some cases it wasn't, and then in other cases it was. The last one she had was very, very painful. Um, the doctors have said, which may or may not be true, time will tell, right? Doctors have said she's got 6 to 9 months to live. And I'm here to tell you that the way he loves the hell out of her makes narcissists look like the cockroaches, the human cockroaches that they actually are. Okay? And I don't mean people that have gone into comprehensive therapy. Obviously, you are a real person. You're going to grab the bull by the horns. You're going to go to therapy. You're going to get better. You're going to improve your life and the lives of people around you. I commend those people, but they're few and far in between. The love and patience and the absolute love that they have for each other is absolutely mind-blowing. Mind-blowing. And I watched the video where, the scan wasn't good. The scan said it had metastasized and that kind of thing. The love, I watched the video and I could see the love and respect that they have for each other, and I've never experienced that in my entire life. I've never in my life experienced anybody who is capable of loving the way these two people love each other. Unlike, I don't know, most relationships, theirs isn't an expiration date so far as they don't want to be bothered with each other. There's an expiration date because of something they have zero control over. So that's a totally different ballgame. But if you want to know what real love looks like and you want to know what a real human being is supposed to do for each other, how they're supposed to respect and love each other, you need to watch one of their videos or subscribe and watch all their videos. They are going to be starting a new treatment on her where they use it on kids and they haven't used it on adults yet. But some type of beam technology where they do radiation on the entire brain and they do radiation on the spine also to hopefully buy her some more time. The good news about that is it does not hurt the bone marrow whatsoever. It targets the fluid, but it doesn't hurt the bone marrow. So that's a procedure that she's going to go through soon. And she's also going to be part of clinical trials. Um, she has to have oxygen to breathe. Obviously, there's cancer in there, and it causes a lot of pain, and it causes shortness of breath, and it's just, she's had to go to the emergency room a couple of times because things are just out of control. But, I don't know them, but I adore them. And y'all know me, I don't like people. Sue me, take me to court. I don't like people. I don't. I think most people are assholes, and I think that most people are selfish, 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 selfish. So when I look at them and I watch their videos, I'm not going to sit here and lie to you. I was in tears because the love they have for each other is, you can feel it. You can feel that. And you're going to be teary-eyed when you hear their story and the way they communicate to each other, and she wants his input and he wants her input, and they respect each other. And that's what love is supposed to be. That is what love is supposed to look like. Okay? So when you look at your life, those of us that have been through narcissistic abuse, looking at how their lives are and the connections with people in their lives, when you see how it goes, you're like, oh, so that's what mutual love looks like. Oh, well, shit, that's pretty nice. That's beautiful. That's how it's supposed to be. That's how it's supposed to be. So I love them too. I've told them that. I said, I love all of you. I think that y'all are great. I love the love that you have for each other. Kyle is so concerned and so caring, and they hold hands and they snuggle each other, and you could tell when people are going over the top and they're just doing it for a camera. Let me tell you something, baby. They're not doing it for the camera. You could feel it in your body. You could feel the love that they have for each other, the power of that. You could feel it in your body. Unless you're a narcissist, then you don't feel shit. But if you're a normal person who has the ability to feel, you will feel it in your body. So, I watched a couple of videos and I was trying not to cry, and I lost by a wide margin because, number one, the love they have for each other is beautiful. And number two, why does it have to be this way? There are people that I feel deserve to go through horrific things in their life because they're a demon and they destroy people everywhere you turn. They deserve to suffer. But people like them who are kind, loving, sweet, caring, they've got great friends. They've had family babysit their kids when they've had to go through procedures, and somebody else gave them a big meal. I'm talking it was a vegan pasta and vegetables and garlic bread, and it was a big ass spread because obviously they're going through so many mountains right now, This meal was looking so good, and I'm like, ooh, I want some of that. But that's the type of people that love them, and that's what real love looks like. You're going through cancer treatments. Here's a meal for you, for your whole family. Yes, we'll babysit your kids. Yes, we're going to go through mountains together as a married couple, as a couple, period. We're going to go through these mountains, but we're going to do it together. By God, we're going to do it together. That's what the hell love looks like. That's what it looks like. That's what real love looks like. Am I saying it's perfect? Hell no. They're fighting cancer. Even prior to cancer, did they ever have arguments? I'm sure, maybe. I mean, doesn't everybody have little fusses here and there? But because they respect each other and because they care about each other's opinion, those little fusses or whatever wouldn't last long because they're so calm and reasonable and gentle with each other. And it's, I'm just going to tell you, it's a beautiful thing to see. That's what real love is supposed to look like. If y'all can subscribe to their channel, give them love and support. They accept, people are giving them gifts and they don't ask for them. People just want to donate to their PO box. And she's got a thing for ladybugs. And Kyle found this at the hospital shop. It was it's like a teddy bear ladybug thing. He got that for her because she's just, she loves ladybugs. Her parents are great. I mean, I'm up for adoption. Y'all want to adopt me? I need a family. Shit. Okay, let's try love for a change. Let's try love before we all drop dead. Let's have love. Like, let's experience that before it's too late. But anyway, if you could say prayers for them, Jenny, Kyle, and the whole family, um, it's so touching because they're so beautiful, and I hate what she's going through. She doesn't deserve this. I know people who deserve to suffer, but she's not one of them. Okay, I'm just telling you, she's not one of them. You love people that you never met, and when somebody else said that in the comments, I was like, why are they in my head? That's how I feel. The doctor told them that this treatment for the brain and the spinal cord could possibly extend her life past the 9 months. Obviously, they won't know. Um, they find out through time, but just amazing people, just amazing people. So yeah, if you could show them some love and support, that would be beautiful. That would be a great thing. I will put their information in the description below. And for those of us who've never experienced what love looks like, and we've never experienced it personally, baby, here you go. Watch this video and you'll see these videos and you will see. And because she's so sweet, it hurts you in your heart to see her suffer like that. And of course it affects the whole family and that kind of thing. And, she told the kids and they cried and cried. And overall they do okay, but they have moments where they break down for obvious reasons. And they said that, I forget their boy's name. God, I'm lucky to remember my own name, to be quite honest with you. They said that he was upset about something one day, but he was over the top with his upset and he just cried so hard. So they knew that wasn't just that particular thing wasn't what he was really upset about. He was a little upset about that, but he was more overwhelmed about the fact of losing his mom because they were honest with them and said, mommy has, I don't remember how they worded it. If you watch the video of how they broke it down to tell the kids, it was so age appropriate and it was so well done, and they didn't sugarcoat anything. They weren't harsh, but they explained it in such a way that was beautifully done. And so this treatment could, buy them more time. Nobody knows, what's going to happen, but I just adore them and I want you to get to know them too. All right. You guys take care. Much love.